Students in Gloucester County may not have as many choices when it comes to what they can wear to class.
Yeah, the school division is considering school uniforms, and a lot of parents are sounding off about it. Now, some support it, saying it's easier for both kids and parents. Others say it's a waste. A 13 News Now reporter Nico Clemens has more.
It's a hot topic in Gloucester County.
Parents say, oh, well, to stop the bullying, no status quo, no cliques. There are going to be cliques.
School uniforms. Should students have to wear them?
It's going to help on, okay, who has $100 jeans versus who has Walmart jeans.
Gloucester County public school officials are getting feedback about the current student dress code. They recently sent out an online survey gauging parents' thoughts on the policy, if they should modify it or move towards uniforms. Sherry Altrath is against uniforms.
I think you're taking people's individuality away.
Altrath has an autistic son at Page Middle School. She says her son has sensory processing issues, meaning he can't wear certain clothes like khakis, collared shirts, or shirts with logos.
They bother his skin. He'll be pulling at them all day long, so he's not going to focus on his schoolwork. He'll be more focused on how uncomfortable he is with his clothing.
School officials say right now about half of the people who filled out the survey are for uniforms. The other half are against. Facebook comments are continuing the explosive discussion.
We tend to focus on what kind of purse they're carrying or, what outfit they're wearing.
Sheila Coleman has 3 boys at Bethel Elementary. She believes students are less likely to judge others if they all look the same.
You're focusing on the personality instead of putting out an air through clothes or name brand.
The next step is to put together a committee to revisit the dress code policy and then present proposals to the school board this spring. In Gloucester, Nico Clemens, 13 News Now.